This is Fuel for Days. Coming back at you with a new G Fuel. It just came out.
Well, kind of.
Kind of.
December 17th, and we just finally got it, but go on.
It fell on the ground like a slide. I'm really excited for Sugarplum.
I was too. So this came out on around December 17th. We just finally got it. I got it around my birthday, which was last week. And on my birthday week, the whole week, I had
COVID.
I had COVID. So I got this in the mail, waiting for a month, so I wasn't going to wait any longer. I said, screw it. I'm just going to open it myself without the review. So it's opened. I've tasted it. They haven't tasted it yet, which is awesome because I want to see their first reaction. And I'm also glad that I tasted it before because it gave me a couple of days to think about it. It's one of those flavors that you really have to think about. So, all right, go ahead.
Which one is this called again?
Say again? Sugarplum.
So, Sugarplum makes you plumb your toilet.
makes you what?
To plumb your toilet.
Oh, makes you clog your toilet?
Plum?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
All right, open it up, bud. So he's been really excited about this flavor because there's something special in this box.
We could probably turn it on our fan and drink it. But this is actually kind of heavy. Let's stack this other stuff all the way. It's like a ramp. Like you slide down here and then there's a loop.
Is there any sugar plums on there? I don't see any sugar plums because there really isn't such thing as sugar plums, but
there's such thing as
supposed to be a candy.
There's such thing as plums.
There's plums, but sugar plum is a made up candy. So
oh, I know. Maybe it's much more sweet than actual sugar plum. Than actual plum. Never heard about it. I'm scared if this is going to taste like a toilet because
a toilet.
Plum, that's plumb your toilet. It's like white because, it's made from Christmas. It's like a yogurt. It's like strawberry yogurt. And just blasting right into my face.
Getting like a mild sweetness. There's nothing really that's coming across that is something you can think of or remember. Some kind of candy. It's on the medium to mild side of sweetness. But I can't really think of actually a fruit or anything to compare it to. What happened?
It's definitely super strong smell.
Super strong smell?
Yeah, that is strong. I can smell it from here. And a lot of it. It's very strong. It does a little bit sprinkle. Chew that sprinkle. I did some that's the chewy part.
All right, since none of us can really kind of figure it out what it is by the smell, let's give it a taste test.
Thank you for this.
You want a porter?
What could I? Why every time he picks up something that has G Fuel in it, it spills.
So I give them 1 ounce of G Fuel just because 1 ounce of G Fuel is about equivalent to about 15 milligrams of caffeine, just to make sure they don't get too much, which is about 3 times less than what the recommended average is, about 45 milligrams for their age. So.
Dang. Okay. Pop the top. Is it glued? Yeah, probably. This actually fits my whole hand. Oh, that's good. I like this smell. It does have the candy and a plum.
A plum? Have you had a plum before? I don't think he's had a plum before.
Yeah, but it seems like it would be a plum type of smell. It's candy. It's candy. It's like a gummy bear, kinda. It's kinda like a flower.
You smell a flower in there?
Kinda.
Wait till you
smell
taste
a
it.
rose. It actually smells like a rose.
Definitely sweet. You smell sweetness.
But
it doesn't bring me back to any kind of memory of any sort.
It brings me back to the memory of rose.
See, smells are something that brings you back to a memory of something. And this doesn't bring me back to memory of anything. Let's say you smell a apple pie. Brings you back to the memory of grandma's apple pie. And so forth. This doesn't give me a memory of anything. Which makes me think it's going to be very unique. And something that is not something you would have on a normal basis.
Wait, it does bring back to a memory of a plum. I have the plum.
Okay, well that's good.
candy.
Mm-hmm. Your turn, bud. You want
Sweetness.
You taste sweetness? Yeah, anything else you taste in there?
Christmas.
Christmas? You taste Christmas?
This is kind of weird. Actually, I'm kind of disappointed. Not a daily base for me. It's like you said, it's unique, but it's also refreshing.
I guess it could be to some people, but I haven't actually tried it today yet. But I have some memories of it. Let's see what I think.
But it's on my top.
All right. Usually with the flavor, you can relate it back to a memory. You can, let's say you go to a restaurant and you order some chicken parmesan, right? You know what the chicken parmesan is going to taste like because you know what it's supposed to taste like. When you order something like sugar plum, you don't have a memory of a sugar plum. This is the type of flavor that the people that are foodies would like this. They're people that go to a restaurant and ask the waitress or waiter, hey, what do you recommend? Or they ask the chef, what would you recommend? Or something, I want something different. Give me something that I haven't had before. That's what this is. Kind of like that show Chopped, right? The show Chopped, they'll give them a whole bunch of ingredients that aren't normal to a normal person's palate. And they kind of try to come up with something based on something that they don't know. That's what this is. It's based on stuff you do not know what it is. When I taste this, I have no recollection. I have no memories of anything that I've ever tasted before. Only thing I can think of is sweetness and then the floral side. The floral side is kind of like the flowers that is put inside that chopped meal that they gave you. They make it look all fancy and you like it, but then you get that, you look on top of the meal and you see a flower on top and you're wondering why you ate this flower. That's kind of what this is. It's one of those chopped type drinks that when you drink it, you look at it and you're like, why'd you put the flower on top? That's exactly what this is. So if you are those adventurous types that ask the chef what to recommend,
this is good for you.
It'd probably be the one. If you're not adventurous and if you want something that's familiar, this isn't for you. This is not a familiar drink. With that being said, it's very sweet. It in the category, I would say, of a Tetris-like sweetness. That's up there. It's almost as sweet as Tetris Blast. But for me, it's almost a no-go. I wouldn't say it's a no-go. It's about a once every other month, just to kind of bring you back to something that's different. You want something different? This is the one. But if you want something that's really good, this might not be for you. So give me your rating, Aiden.
9.
A 9 out of 10. Is it really one of your favorites?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Of course, you only got an ounce of it, so who knows how much you... And there's still a lot left of there. You had like a quarter of an ounce.
Because, don't forget, I'm doing right there from the tree. So I'm saying one.
we still have our tree up because I was sick. I haven't taken it down yet. He wants to hang it on the tree and take a sip out of it out of the tree.
2.
A 2? So 2 out of 10, it means it's really bad. You think it's really bad?
It's definitely. It's way, way lower than a God tier.
I can see a lot of people buying this because they get you with the name, but once people buy it, you're going to see a lot of it back on sale on the Facebook GFUEL page because it's not for everybody. Like I said, it's for those adventure type people. And for me, I'm one of those people. I love adventure. I'm a foodie. I like things that are different. I like asking the chef what would they recommend, something that they can come together and think of something to make. But for this, I think they just missed the mark. It's too sweet. It has no memory of any kind of flavor that you've ever had before. Which is good. Which is good sometimes.
But you're a foodie, so.
Which is good sometimes, but it's a memory I don't want to keep. So, for this, I'm gonna have to give it like For what it is, which is different,
95.
I'm gonna give it about a 6. And
6?
that might be a little high because it's not something I'm gonna come back to. A 6 is around an okay flavor. It's like in the okay to good flavor, meaning I'll probably, when I buy this tub, I'm not gonna drink the whole. I use up the whole tub. It'll probably not get finished. I would say it's not gonna get finished. So that's in my okay. My okay ranking when it doesn't get finished. Like this right here, I'm probably not even going to finish this. I'll probably just go and make raspberry iced tea. Go look at that review.
So you can give me that whole entire time and I haven't drank it?
That ain't going to happen, dude. That's like 120 milligrams of caffeine. You don't need that, dude.
No.
All right. So make sure you like
and subscribe. After you see it, Dave, because I love Dave. After you see it, peace.